super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. This nigga Torius with
Rell.
Alright, Rell, why don't you tell us about what you do?
I do a little bit of everything, you know, dabbling this, dabbling that, you know. I make music for the most part, you know.
Nah, yeah. So, you're from Miami, Florida, right?
Yeah.
How was it like growing up here?
Typical. I mean, like, I can't say it's like everybody because everybody got a different story. But shit, we wasn't rich. You good? We wasn't rich. We wasn't broke. But you know, it was good for the most part.
So Nell's your brother, right?
Yeah.
How did you guys like think of those names like Nell and Rell? Like, was it something that you guys thought of like together, or did you just like think of it like separate times?
So like, basically, my name Daryl, his name Darnell, and our sister named Suntrail. Everything in as Trail, Nell, Rell. Yeah. So even though my name Daryl is Rell, you feel me? Okay. So his name was Nell, my sister's name was Trail, and I was like, and he was like, nah, fuck that, you Rell, you feel me? Like that.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
Yeah, it's like it's that simple though.
Cause I do see a lot of rappers, they are named Nell and some are named Rell. So like sometimes when I search for you guys, it's kind of hard.
It come up, yeah, I know, yeah.
Like there's a lot of like Nell 38, you know, hard, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
Rell,
shit like that. I feel you.
Like,
oh, that's the throwback shit. Yeah, that's the throwback. That's why he started putting the 3 in his name though, and that's why I started coming up with like different entities, like for me, cause it's a whole bunch of Rells and it's a whole bunch of Nells. You feel me? So shit like that.
How was it like growing up with each other? You guys got into a lot of fights?
Yeah. But that shit was cool though, cause we like 11 months apart. You feel me?
Yeah. So you guys are the same age. Sometimes.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, hell yeah. So like, I'm about to be like 25. He 20. I'm turning 25. Me and him gonna be 24 at the same time. Shit like that. Yeah. So it ain't like I'm the big brother all the time. Like what I say go nah. You feel me? After a while, he grew up. So
yeah, I'm the same way with my sister because her birthday's before mine. So like. We're the same age for like 2 weeks. Oh, so
y'all 11 months apart too then? Yeah, shit. You know how that shit is.
So I'm like the big brother, like most of the year, and then like in those 2 weeks, we're like
the same age. Yeah. That shit weird as fuck.
So do you guys ever feel like you're twins, like too?
Shit, not even, cause he really got a twin sister. So it's like we triplets, but not in a sense, cause like if you see me and my little sister, you gonna think me and her twins. If you see me and him, you're going to think me and him twins. If you see them together, you're not going to think they twins.
But they are twins.
But they the twins. You feel me? It's like that.
That's funny.
It's weird as hell.
Weird, like,
yeah. I don't know what my mom was thinking. For real.
So you said you grew up in Carroll City?
Yeah, Carroll City all the time, every day. But I moved around a lot, though. We moved a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we stayed, like, we had times in Broward, but we really stayed babies. We stayed everywhere in Carroll City, everywhere.
What was it like growing up there?
Shit, so we stayed in Lake Lucerne. Lake Lucerne was dope as fuck. That's where like a lot of shit, like when we really grew up. You feel me? Like as far as outside in the hood type shit. Before that, you know what I'm saying? We went outside, we played and shit, but we was just kids or whatnot. We stayed in Lejeune. That's when when we stayed in Lejeune, that's when niggas was bad.
Is that like around here?
Yeah, no. Lejeune Gardens is like in the heart of Carroll City. That shit was like 4-7. You feel me?
There's like a Lejeune over here, like, and there's a
Lejeune Road.
Where the airport is.
Yeah, exactly. That road, you can actually take that road all the way down. All the way down. But we stayed, that's what everybody, you feel me? When you hear us say the folk, that's what we reference the folk. That road all from Lejeune all the way to like the back to like going towards Miramar type shit. All that shit is like the folk. That's when you hear that reference or whatever. And then we stayed everywhere from there to the 27, 27 to CERN. We stayed in the Bajas across the street.
Yeah, when you say all that, it like it takes me back to your music and when you be like rapping all that.
All that, you hear all that shit, exactly. Yeah, like even one of the interviews we did, we took them to the Lake Lucerne on the basketball court. That's where we really grew up at, you feel me? Yeah. So yeah, we make sure we keep that shit like obvious when we make our music.
What about like when you were in school? What kind of kids were you guys?
In school? Alright, so me, I got good grades because I ain't no dumbass. Not to say if you get bad grades, you You
just knew your shit.
You feel me? Yeah, man, you give me the assignment, I'm gonna get my shit done. You feel me? Type shit. And then I know after that I can go do what the fuck I want. My brother, that nigga was bad as fuck. But he wasn't dumb, you feel me? He was just bad, you feel me?
He just get in trouble?
Yeah, just get in trouble type shit. So if he get in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble because it's like fighting type shit. If he start fighting, I gotta go beat somebody ass because of him type shit. Or if I'm fighting somebody, he gonna come and fight just because that's what he wanna do.
Was there a lot of that?
Hell yeah. It wasn't much because after a while it'll start off like that, and then when people realize, oh shit, it's like 2-3 of their ass, and then we got a whole bunch of cousins and shit too. Don't nobody want to fight no more, you know what I'm saying? So after a while, it wasn't none of that. Like even to this day, ain't none of that. No fighting. Like nobody ain't gonna just come up and say, "Oh yeah."
You guys learned from fighting with each other, or you just know how to beat.
My older brother used to make us fight, and my old boy. They used to like make us play fight, not play fight, but like I bet you can't beat his ass type shit. Like
not yet.
Yeah, and we just fight like that.
So, you know. Were you always into music? Yeah,
we started early. So like we alright, how I remember really fucking with music, my older brother, we got an older brother named C. Mm-hmm. That's when you hear On the Frontline Records, that's his label. We started with him. So he used to pick us up from school and shit.
Wait, is he also part of New Era?
Nah, like that's me and my brother shit. Nell, like that New Era was first and foremost. That was the first thing when we lived in Lake Lucerne. You feel me? We was off the bus stop walking, like, what the fuck we gonna call ourselves? That nigga said New Era. We was like, all right, we New Era gang. You feel me? Like, that's what we is. Like, that's him. He made that shit up. But on the front line, like, when shit started getting real business oriented, and, you know what I'm saying, we just had to get our paperwork right for ourselves. My brother made On the Frontline Records, you feel me? So if anything was anything, we got that to fall back on type shit. But yeah, we've been making music early. I started writing before 10. Like, we was writing early, just playing around with the shit. Because my brother used to pick us up in a Chevy, like, beating Bone Thugs. And he used to hit the brakes on every drop. So that's how I used to, like, fuck with the beats. Like, every drop, we could be at a red light and he hitting the brakes. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, bro, that shit hard. You feel me? So, like,
that never give you a headache?
Hell no. I fuck with that shit. Like, that shit made me like this shit. You feel me? I'll go and bump my own shit. I used to fucking Google Bone Thugs lyrics, bruh. Like, literally, all they shit. Just because of him. But yeah, that's how I started into that shit. And then I was in a band, too. You feel me? I was in a band.
A marching band or like
hell no, not marching band. I was in the symphonic band and jazz band in middle school.
Where were you playing?
He was like, you got the option to get a mouthpiece and play tuba, or you could get some drumsticks. So I got some drumsticks, you feel me? I'm not gonna be blowing no tuba. I was little as fuck.
Isn't that the marching band?
Nah, this literally like everybody sit down in a chair, and besides the percussion section, the percussion playing, and everybody like an orchestra, bro. Exactly, that's what that is. And the jazz band is like you see a jazz, and you feel me? That's what the jazz band was. I was the drummer. That
same thing happened to me because like when I was in high school, they told me to play the tuba because I was big. I was like, fuck that, and I didn't play anything. I decided not to buy it.
Shit, I was little, and I was the last one to come to the class. So he was like, mouthpiece. Or nah, he gave me an option. You get a baritone. This was that words. You can get a baritone mouthpiece, or you could get a pair of drumsticks, and that's where I put you. I went and got me some drumsticks, like off rip. I already knew what I wanted to do.
Do you have like a drum set, like at home or anything that you could practice on?
Nah, I used to. I used to just have like the little pad, you feel me, and sticks back then. And then back then my homie, like a friend of mine, used to have a drum set too. I used to go and just play around on that shit. But like now I just got like the little simple keyboard or whatever my mom just got me for Christmas, you know, shout out to my mama.
So did you start making beats?
Yeah, I've been making beats for a minute. I've been making beats since like when I left Miami. So I graduated from Carol City. Then I went to school down here in Coral Gables at Miami. And then I got kicked out. I went to Michigan.
Where were you kicked out for?
At Miami?
Yeah.
I was cussing out the coaches.
For real?
Yeah, they tried to leave me in Arizona. So I cussed their ass out.
And why would they kick you out?
I was drunk, bro. You feel me? It was like I ran track. We had a track meet over. We leave the next day. We like, fuck that. We finna go turn up. You feel me? We went to go turn up. I think somebody laced the liquor. I got real drunk. blacked out, woke up on the bus.
What do you think they laced with? More liquor?
Nah, man, like some powder shit. Like, think about nowadays, people lacing liquor with mollies, bro.
For real?
Yeah, hell, trust me. Yes, bro. For a fact, I know people who do that. For real. Oh, this is gonna get the party jumping. They're gonna lace your liquor. Don't drink after people.
What's your liquor of choice? Like, what you get?
Hennessy and Remy. I like Remy better though.
Remy Martin.
Yeah, Remy Martin. But yeah, I started making beats in Michigan, and I downloaded the crack version. That shit took me like 6 hours to try to get. Yeah, Fruity Loops.
Well, where were you listening to?
Like what type of music was I listening to up there?
Yeah, like what artists? Or not, like what artists were you listening to? Like before you like decided you want to make beats or like make music in general.
Oh,
like,
all right. So Bone Thugs off rip. Before that, I was into everything. So like growing up, I used to listen to everything like my peoples was listening to. So Bone Thugs, you got Tupac every day. My cousin put me on Tupac heavy. Like Brenda's Got a Baby, like 2000 something. Like you feel me? Like early 2000 before people even made it a big deal. That was my age.
Yeah.
He been put me on that. And then you got like I ain't really like Jay-Z, but a lot of Jay-Z. I used to just analyze his shit. And I used to fuck with
You used to be on Rap Genius?
Hell yeah, heavy. Like just
stuff?
Not really like click on Rap Genius because I know to go there. I used to Google lyrics to such and such, and Rap Genius was always the one that pop up. So yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's what happened to me too. Like I learned like all these people's like what they were talking about.
What they were saying, really, yeah, exactly. Cause I ain't know what the fuck. All busy, I ain't know what he was saying, bro. I needed to know what he was saying.
Would you be in the car like just screaming out the lyrics and stuff?
In the whip?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. To this day, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Play that shit right now.
What's on your playlist right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
It ain't nothing specific. Like I try to listen to the shit today to stay hip. You feel me? To keep up with the modern culture or whatnot. But I don't really like to because that shit like it take away from my creativity.
Do you feel like you're attuned to the new music, or you feel like you're like old head?
Hell no, old head. But I like vibes. You feel me? If that shit vibing, if it make me move, I'ma move. If it make me think, I'ma think. You feel me? If it's attractive, I'm attracted to it. If it's just bullshit, I don't want to hear it.
Do you like Lil Pump?
Do I like Lil Pump? His shit is a vibe. I listen to the Gucci Gang shit, yeah. So I ain't gonna be like hell nah. Yeah, I fuck with his shit. His shit a vibe.
Yeah, because most old heads they hate Lil Pump.
Nah, I don't discriminate. You feel me? I man, all them boys was coming up. You feel me? When we was coming up, so I don't hate on none of that shit. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, because I always say that whenever I mention whatever I interview like someone from like Raider Klan.
Yeah.
Because you guys made that whole era of like the '90s mentality.
Yeah, hell
but then
yeah.
like you guys pretty much made this whole new wave.
A new modern wave
like,
too at the same time. Yeah.
So it's like the old heads want to hate, but old heads were the ones that created it.
Mm-hmm. So it's much. Like we use both platforms in a sense. Cause like even if you listen to our shit now, like me and Nell just dropped the 4 season shit. Sound like straight throwback shit. You feel me? Throwback samples, 90 samples and shit. But then if you listen to some of the songs that we just dropped to give as music, it's modern, it's uppity, it's different sounds. You feel me?
It can you can be there with like you can play in the club, you can play
exactly shit like that. Yeah. You could, if you want to make it a different genre, you can. If you want to call it some type of rap pop shit, you could call it that because we'll do some type auto-tune shit here and there. You feel me? Like me now, I'm in a band. I'm making rock music too. You feel me? So it's
what
like
band are you in?
You don't even know. It ain't even out yet. It's called Dead Riot though. You can see on my fingers. You feel me? I just tatted that shit. Yeah, that shit official though.
Oh damn. Well, when you make music with Nell, like how, like what's your chemistry? Like are you guys able to like make music?
That shit like, kind of easy. It's kind of easy sometimes, and sometimes it's difficult. Cause before when we first started making music, easy as fuck. It wasn't like it was like we gotta do this shit. You feel me? Now it's like after all the shit that done went down. Just what we do, you feel me? Yeah. So it's like, all right, bro, we gotta go in here, we gotta work, you feel me? Sometimes I got a whole bunch of other shit that I could be on my mind, you feel me? And I may not be in the mood, you feel me? And then it could be some days where he got shit on his mind. He may not, you know what I'm saying? But then sometimes when we clicking, like dropping them shits,
Well, like how often do you stay in the studio? Like, do you go?
The majority of the time, I try to get in there. Like, I try to stay in there at least twice a week. He be in that bitch at least 3 to 4 times a week. I got a daughter, so it's different, and I do a lot of running around and shit. And he about to have to do a lot of running around shit too, but we try to stay in that shit. Huh?
You said he's about to have a daughter?
I have a daughter. I said he about to have a lot of running around to do himself. I ain't say nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
I thought you said, I was like, oh, he's about to.
Nah, I ain't say nothing.
He didn't tell me that.
Nah, I ain't say nothing like that, man. You never know though.
Nah, yeah. So, how'd you, were you guys in Raider Klan at the same time, or like how did you get introduced to them?
He actually like introduced the whole wave to me. I was still on the local Miami vibe scene, like
Trick Daddy and like Trina and stuff like that.
Nah, like okay. So if you don't know me and Nell before Raider Klan, like alright. So I was just in the studio like last night or 2 nights ago, and this dude, the engineer, his name Heem. Shout out Heem. The engineer was like, bruh, cause I was there a week before. And he didn't know who I was. I was just there working. I dropped like 3 tracks in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he was just, and I was telling him how I wanted shit like swiftly, you feel me? And I guess he was like, damn, fool, like know what he want done. So the next time I came back, he was like, yo, I ain't know who the fuck you was, but now I know who the fuck you is, you feel me? He was like, bro, I used to bump y'all shit all the time. Yeah. So I was like, damn, man, he ain't say no Raider Klan shit. He like Carol City shit. Yeah. And this one I'm talking about 15, 16 years old. This when we first started really having music recorded out for people to listen to in the street, you know what I'm saying? So like,
you guys in the same studio?
Who, me and my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
That same studio?
Sometimes.
That you're talking about?
Oh, nah, this is a whole nother studio. It's
a
whole nother studio.
We were saying?
But yeah, so he was saying that he was fucking with my shit way back, well, our shit way back then. We used to, we used to fuck with Jit, Stick Up Kid. It's called Straight Dome, the New Era, you feel me? Rest in peace, Jit. But we was doing like this whole high school movement type shit, throwing parties and shit, talking about like 4 high schools full of one party, one big ass party. We performing that shit, you feel me? Do shit like that. And like, that's how far back our shit went, you feel me? Like, we was doing shit way before the Raider Klan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's when, that's why Space Ghost noticed you guys? Because he already saw your brothers coming up?
I ain't gonna say he specifically noticed us, but I ain't gonna say that he didn't already know of us because of that. But, like, people who introduced us to Perp, like Curry, yeah, he already knew about us from that shit. Hell yeah. Curry knew who we was because we was making that local shit, and he fucked with the local shit.
Did you make any songs with him at that time before that?
Curry?
Yeah.
Nah, just me, Nell, Stick Up Kid, Jit, Big Nell, like my cousins, you feel me, Willow, like the homies, you feel me?
What about Puya and Fat Nick?
Puya and Fat Nick, they started coming around right before Raider Klan. So like after me and Nell was right about when I just graduated, I got kicked out of Miami, and I was staying at the crib before I was finna go to Michigan. Puya and Fat Nick started pulling up to shoot videos for Nell. So like when they shoot the videos, you feel me, get shit done, and I'll be like, that's when I first started trying to make beats, but I ain't know shit about it. So I was on some whole other shit. Yeah. So I used to just watch him make the videos for him, and then we all go in the crib and record. Cause I ain't really know who Puya them was like that. I was like on some antisocial type shit, you feel me? So like we'll record all together in the room. I'll record them and shit like that, and then Puya go shoot the videos. So that's how Puya them came around, and Fat Nick. And Fat Nick was just always the cool dude chilling in the back, like, you feel me? You need him to record some shit. Hell yeah, Fat Nick was always chilling. I fuck with Fat Nick, bro.
Nah. So what were the Raider Klan days like?
That shit was lit. When we was all together, that shit was fire. Like when it was happening, I ain't know what the fuck was happening. Like when we all talking about it, well, when I talk about anyone individually today, like we all be like, damn, we didn't even know what the fuck that shit was when it was what it was, you feel me? Yeah. Like, cause that shit just happened like that. Like, but
I was on the outside looking in, and I was like, damn, these guys are really big. So I thought you guys were pretty much celebrities.
Bro, we thought we was just fucking working, like making music, and what was happening was cool, and we was getting recognition. But honestly, I felt like we didn't get the recognition we deserved as an entity. Like, you feel me? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have been way bigger than what we was.
What do you think it was that caused that to, you know, like everything?
Just drama, bro. Just too much drama, riffs and drama, like, and youth. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And misguidance. That's it.
Do you feel like you would be in a big collective like that again? Because you're in a band now, so you're like
a collective. Yeah, I'll be in a collective. Yeah, but like as far as a group, because Raider Klan, it was a collective, but it was really a group, bro. It was really a group.
Because you guys were all over the place.
Exactly, and we made music. If it was a collective, the names would be listed individually. Like when we drop music, it says Raider Klan. That's a group. You feel me? So as far as a collective, hell yeah, I won't mind being part of a collective. The band thing is a collective, but the band is a group. If we was to add like another band, like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I am in the collective right now. You feel me? If you ain't noticed, this U season shit finna start popping. If you ain't been seeing Curry and all of us talk about U season, like this little shit. That's a collective. A whole bunch of shit finna come behind that shit.
Isn't that mostly C9?
It's C9, New Era, 12, like tay-k, every like think about everybody you could think about that's associated with C9. Then you could pretty much say that's like the whole ultra shit, the ultimate shit. You feel me? Like that.
So what about your music back then and your music now? Like what's changed? Like what's different about it?
So back then, I didn't really take it as serious. Like, I made music because I liked it, making the music, you feel me? Like, I just wanted to let people hear that we was making the music, you feel me? Instead of just doing this shit. First, it was like steps. First, I just wanted to do it, see if I could do it. Boom, did that shit. Second, I want to make music, let people hear it. Boom, did that shit. People like this shit. Now I feel like I got to satisfy people. So now it went from me doing it because I like to make music to me doing it because I like to make music and to satisfy specific people that want to hear specific shit from me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like that. Like, so the difference is like sonically, it's not just me getting on shit and doing shit. It's me like thoroughly thinking about what I'm making for what specific crowd, you feel me?
Yeah, like pretty much like to target your audience.
Exactly, yeah. And still try to please everybody at the same damn time.
What do you think it does take to be successful in the music industry?
Motivation, one. Every day you gotta be motivated. You can't get down or sidetracked and like just like networking hard. And really working hard every day. If you don't work every day, it's pointless. It's just like a job, you feel me? I be bashing myself like that sometimes too. I had to start back telling myself, okay, I need to make a beat a day and a song a day now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not really doing nothing to get where I want to get.
Do you see yourself getting better?
Hell yeah. Yeah, of course. Like the shit, like when I dropped the band shit, it's a whole nother side that people ain't hear. And honestly, I think it's like the best sounding I've ever sounded as far as on records. Because I got a really certain shit got to sound a certain way with this band shit.
Yeah.
Shit dying.
No, it just turns off after like 20 minutes. But yeah, you're saying?
But yeah, certain shit got to sound a certain way with the band shit. So like the sounds on that, it enhanced my pitches, you feel me? So all of the rap shit that I'm doing now, like I just made a couple of tracks the other day, so I'm going back and forth. Like it's helping me get back to where I could find my pitches to what I want to sound, how I want it to sound exactly, instead of just saying, oh, whatever my bars is, even if it's hard, if I put it on this record, it's still gonna sound good. I want it to all match cleanly, you feel me?
Yeah, just so it's like good music.
Exactly, period. Whether whatever I said, if they like what I said or not, how it sounds, you have to like how it sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about like what are like some life influences that, or like life experiences that influence your music?
Getting kicked out of school because I was, like I said, I got good grades all the time. You feel me? But I learned the difference between high school and college easy. So getting kicked out that showed me that you don't always get what the fuck you want. You feel me?
Wait, when you're in school, were you like treated like a celebrity?
Hell, fuck yeah! I ran track. I was on scholarship, so it's like I could do what I want. Like in high school, bruh, I got all my grades good early. So I'm by my junior year, I'm about to graduate. I'm good.
Because of the music.
In high school? Hell yeah. I shot my first video myself in the high school. And we had you know who Big Bopper Pump is, bro?
No.
Alright, you be watching the Dolphins games? Nah? Alright, so if you ever was to watch a Dolphin game, right? And see the commercials, it's a big black fat nigga, right? Wearing all Dolphin shit, look crazy as fuck, big black fat nigga. He was a security guard at Carol City, meanest security guard that you can know. Beat your ass if you do anything stupid. I was the only person that could walk around Carol City with a camera and film his ass and the principals and everybody with a camera for a music video, you feel me? Like
him beating your ass?
Exactly, because I made music and I was good in sports, you feel me? But everybody knew we was making music because they was listening to our shit at the school. Yeah. Type shit, so... in a sense, yeah.
So what were kids saying to you?
You got people that ask me what we dropping next. You feel me? People that'll be like, can I come record with y'all? Shit like that. You got people that want to try you and what's up? Let's do a rap battle. Like, you feel me? Like,
did it make you more popular with girls?
Girls was just nasty off rip. But we was from, it was just nasty off rip.
Wait, nasty as in like freaks or nasty as like you wouldn't want to touch them?
Like freak, like nasty, like it's shit that I remember to this day that people would be like, boy, you the shit, and I'd be like, that bitch nasty. Like, excuse not to call her a bitch, but like little ninth graders, you don't want I'm a senior about to graduate, you don't want no ninth grader coming up to you and saying, boy, let me fuck you. Like, come on, that's disgusting. You like, I don't care what I do. Like, you got, man, have some, you feel me, respect for yourself, girl.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, like, I guess you could say that in a sense, yeah. And then we threw them parties and shit too, so we was kind of popular.
So, what was like the craziest night like at your party? At a party you threw?
Alright, this is the best party everybody know me from our area, and they talk about this shit all the time. So we threw this party at, I don't know the name of the venue, but it's like around the hood somewhere, because I ain't gonna go into detail because people ain't gonna know where it's at. We threw this party, right? And it was me and like 4 or 5 other people who threw it, because it was like a big ass birthday party. Yeah. So it's like we went to 2 schools, like out of all 5 of us, 2 schools. I'm talking about every school in the city, like 6, 7 schools out there. We had to turn people around, everybody in that bitch sweating. The shit only held, I think, 200. It was like 400-500 people in that bitch squished, and we performing in that shit too. Like, that shit was like one of the most epic shits ever. Like, people singing, like, we kids, bro, and they singing the song, you feel me? Like, that shit was lit as fuck, bro. Yeah, G shit. We was in the back room the whole time. Like, I felt like we was on some shit early before we was even on some shit.
What about like when it all came crashing down? What was that like?
I ain't even noticed it was crashing down, dog. Like, for real. Just like I ain't noticed it was happening, I ain't noticed when that shit happened. But when that shit happened, I ain't really like, I'm the one that's low key, you feel me? I play my role, I do my thing, cause I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get it for the clout. Like, I just do the shit because I like to do the shit, you feel me? So when all that shit happened, it was like, all right,
you was still just making music,
still gonna do my thing, you feel me? Like, whatever is whatever. I'm still cool with everybody though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's no beef with nobody. It's just business is business sometimes.
Nah, yeah, of course. So what about like some advice there? What would you do different
from like then to now?
Yeah.
Shit, I'll probably do some more mediating. Cause me, I was always the one that could like solve a bunch of shit. Like a bunch of the beasts that happen, I'll be the one that have the time get in the middle of the shit, like chill out type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I probably should have spoke up more to try to keep us all cool and shit or whatnot. But it wasn't really much that I could do different as far as to save the whole group from as far as business, because once the paperwork started coming in, that's when shit really dismantled. You feel me?
Really?
Yeah. That if you ain't never know or heard it anywhere, once the paperwork started coming in, that's when shit just started like
paperwork as in money or like signing.
Signing shit. You feel me? First, we was all Raider Klan as a collective of homies making music, doing shit, going places, doing shit like that. You feel me? After the paper started coming in, that's when a lot of shit like, you know what I'm saying, people started going their own separate ways.
Yeah.
So that's really what it is.
I feel you. What about like some advice you want to give to anyone starting out?
Just research, study, like what you do, don't copy nobody, don't force shit, and ask a lot of questions and network. Yeah, that's it.
For sure. What about anyone you want to shout out?
Shit, I'm gonna shout out the whole New Era gang, you feel me? Shout out my mama, shout out, you feel me, my family, you know, and shout out my city, cause you know I'm gonna keep on doing this shit like every day, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And shout out 6 feet too, you feel me?
Hey. Where can they find you at?
Shit, you can find me. It used to be Don Chokey. It's not Don Chokey no more. You can find me at Dead Riot Rell. DEADRIOTRELL. Dead Riot Rell everywhere.
Alright, for sure. So this has been 6 feet with Raider Klan's Rell, or now New Era Rell.
New Era Gang Rell, you feel me? Dead Riot Rell, whatever you want to call me, you feel me? Still 275 shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Gang gang.
For sure.